Hey everybody, it's Eric here with the new Yu-Gi-Oh video, and this is actually a fan submission from both a good friend of mine and fan of the channel, Jonathan. I've had him in Pokemon videos before. He wanted me to go over this replay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. If you want to submit any sort of Yu-Gi-Oh replay, by all means go ahead. We'll also go ahead and take Pokemon, but please try not to do it on Legacy of the Duelist, because this was a bitch and a half to try and edit together. But here we go. We have his oh so infamous Gradle and Yangzing deck. I hate going up against this thing. Just a really quick rundown. So Yangzings are a kind of old synchro deck, but they can still do some pretty great things. They can make some really nice plays, and they like to float, meaning if you kill them, generally they just summon another one from the deck. So that's pretty. Is he running Sparks? What sort of scrub shit is this? And then, of course, there's the Gradles. So with the Gradles, if they're destroyed by battle or by card effects, they can snatch steal a monster. And no, there is no downside to it. It's not like the real snatch steal where your opponent gains life. But here we go. We have Rex Goodwin sort of blowing off here. And it looks like he's going to make the synchro play. He's going for a Gigantic Castle. So Gigantic Castle is going to gain attack 200 for each material that it used for its synchro summon, so it gets pretty big. And now here we have the Gradle Impact. So during the end phase, he can go ahead and search for Gradles, but he can also pop a Gradle on his field and one card on his opponent's, which allows him to snatch steal the Gigantic Castle. And no, okay, he was just going through his graveyard. I thought he was getting some sort of weird search off here. But here we go, Yangzings are going to float, and they never die. They might as well have been freaking zombies instead of worms. So we're going to see how he's going to get over the Gigantic Castle. It would actually appear... Yeah. So there was a Yangzing that he used, that Rex Goodwin had used there. If you're wondering why he could have snatched steal, he used Pulao, I believe it's pronounced, which makes it unaffected by spell card effects. But here he is. He's going to revive this guy, and then that Yangzing has its effect negated. Gradle Eagle is going to go ahead and snatch the Chameleon. And then I believe he can use his spell card now, or is there... Now he can use it after the synchro play. Okay, so then we have Boxia, and Boxia can go ahead and shuffle cards from the field into the deck. Oh, and Breakthrough Skill to negate its effects. Very nice, very nice. So he will have that defense to block one attack, but it's not going to matter too much. He's going to use this because dumping a card from his deck is a cost for Boxia's effect. And now this thing floats again. Thankfully, Gradles almost all have 0 defense, so it's going to be really easy to run over. Now he's going to bring out... I believe that one protects its synchro monster, but here with this trap card that he just played, you can go ahead and you can actually float a Yangzing every time one of your monsters gets destroyed. So he can go ahead and just keep using his Gradle Impact, and he's not going to have to worry about anything. Here comes a synchro play from Rex, and it's Goyo Guardian, because this is not errated. So he gets to steal every monster that he destroys in battle, but of course, Jonathan's monster is going to float first of all, and he's going to steal that tuner monster, which... Actually, no. Sorry, I don't believe it's a tuner monster. But he's going to go ahead and recycle 3 now with the, I believe it's called the Yangzing Path. And Supply Squad and Dark Hole to clear the board, but Goyo Guardian is not affected because, again, Rex Goodwin synchro summon using Pulao. So he's going to go off pretty strong right now. He's really racking up on that card advantage, and he's going to take some damage in order to snatch steal the Goyo Guardian, who is a snatch stealer itself, who steals the snake, who can then not do anything because it's no longer in the graveyard. So Goyo Guardian is just really putting in the work, and you're almost wondering what Jonathan's doing, constantly running into the attacks after knowing that his stuff got stolen. Maybe that was a misplay, but now he set himself up for the synchro play, and he goes into, I believe that's called a Yazi. I can't see the words too well, but it's going to go ahead and blow itself up as it is a Yangzing. It blows up one Yangzing that you control and any one card your opponent controls. Impact gets him the Gradle Split, which can come in handy very much. Gradle Split boosts the equipped monster by 500 points, and it can destroy the equipped monster to give you 2 Gradles from the deck. So he's going to go ahead and set himself up with that, and he has a 1900 beat stick on board, but of course he's not going to attack into the Cobra because he doesn't want to get snatched stolen himself. And there we go with the wall. Looks like this is Bixie. Bixie is a really nice monster. Activating the Gradle Split to go ahead and destroy the Bixie to get him 2 Gradles, but I believe Bixie and Supply Squad and the Yangzing creation go off. So a lot of stuff is happening right now. He gets a summon from Bixie, he gets a summon from his trap card, and he gets to draw a card, thanks to Supply Squad. So now he's gonna go in to Boxia, and Jonathan right now is in Berserker mode, okay? It's when the protagonist goes all evil and makes all these fucked up OP meta-defining plays, and so he's gonna tribute summon for the original alien himself, aka Jiren from Dragon Ball Super, right? And he's still not done, because he already has game on board, but he's still not done, because like I said, this is Berserk mode Jonathan, and so he's gonna go into the Scarlight and just sauce on his opponent. There were like 1 or 2 misplays, but you know, I mean, we all have those sort of moments. Not everybody is a competitive YCS duelist or anything. So, all in all, very, very nice duel from on Jonathan's part. Very nice sort of recovery on the end. And like I said before, if you guys have your own sort of Yu-Gi-Oh replays, or fuck it, I'll also do Pokemon replays that you guys want to send in, then you can go ahead and do that. I'll go ahead and I will actually leave a link to the homeboys email so that you can send us some duel replays or Pokemon battles for us to go ahead and cover. Just again, please try not to do it on Legacy of the Duelist or something like that where I have to do a shit ton of editing. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to stick around for future videos on the Homeboys channel, and go ahead and check out the individual channels in the description below. And I will see you guys later.